Alright guys, we have some important news for you today, starting off on air Dokkan's Twitter, so I will leave the link down in the description if you do want to check him out. But for this year's free-to-play Halloween unit, we're going to be getting an Angel Yamcha unit that does Dokkan Awaken into Yamcha and Snake Princess. Here it is down here in all its glory, Yamcha standing by Snake. Yamcha's got his woman. Yamcha is pulling Gyaldem Sugar. Finally, all it took was him dying. And do you know what I have to say? Fair play, Dokkan. I don't have too much else to say on the unit, apart from the fact that Dokkan always chooses pretty fun, pretty wacky units for this time of the year when it comes to the Halloween unit, and also when it comes to the April Fool's units. So fair play, Dokkan. I'm just intrigued and curious to see, is this unit going to be somewhat usable? Or is it going to be a fun gimmicky unit that pretty much just takes up a space in your box and it's just quite a fun novelty to have? The next thing being that earlier on today, both the global and JP sides of Dokkan Twitter dropped this post. There is going to be a live broadcast in Tokyo, and it's not going to be any random stream. Oh no, not only are we going to celebrate the 10th anniversary year, which they've already dropped an upcoming wallpaper for with Trunks and also Broly, but also they're going to show off a live producer's letter from the venue to check the latest info on campaigns and a brand new character. So the next Dokkanfest coming for the end of October, beginning of November, will be shown off during this live producer's letter that they're advertising already now, that will take place on the 24th of October, 9 o'clock PST. So this will be shown off in 4 to 5 days time. For me, it will be on the 25th of October, and in typical Dokkan fashion, it is early in the morning. Dokkan either drop this at unsociable hours or when your boy is snoozing. There is never any in between. Dokkan, why you always got to do your boy like that? Not to worry, because once your boy does wake up, I'll still be watching it regardless and going on everything that is shown in this live producer's letter. But the reason why I find this so important is for the fact that usually when we get producers letters, they will just drop a Twitter post with all the information, all the upcoming content and the upcoming character or characters in a Twitter post that you just read, and it's as simple as that. We're getting a whole live stream for this month's producers letter, along with showing off the brand new character. So I think one of three things is happening, even though two of them kind of tie in together. Number one being, and put on your masks for this because there's heavy doses of copium coming through and I don't want to affect the loads of you, so make sure you've got your masks on now. And that is the fact that maybe, just maybe, pinch of salt, just maybe we finally get Daima in the game. Maybe we're finally going to see Daima SSJ4 Goku added to Dokkan, especially with fighters just recently getting him added to the game or going to be coming to the game very soon, with Dokkan being one of the few games left to have very little Daima content, especially when it comes to Super Saiyan 4. The second thing being, and this is where number one and number two tie in together, this new Dokkanfest is going to be really hype, which of course a Daima SSJ4 Goku would be, so that goes hand in hand. But maybe it's not going to be a standard Dokkanfest. Maybe it's not going to be, say, I don't know, an Android 17. Maybe it's not going to be a Frieza, or potentially, you know, Cyborg Tao. Maybe, and the whole reason why we're getting a live producers there, which we don't typically get aside from huge celebrations, maybe it's going to be UI Goku. Maybe it's going to be another Gogeta, a Vegito, a Jiren, Super Saiyan 4 of some sort. Daima. Maybe, who knows? But maybe it's going to be a hype Dokkanfest and they've got some sick animations lined up. Again, Daima. Daima. Sorry, just had to clear my throat. And that's why they're doing a whole live producers letter for it. Or maybe it's both, maybe it's neither, maybe it's one of the two, but then maybe also we're finally getting some new news and updates on we're getting that brand new mode added to Dokkan, which a few people got to play test a couple months back live in the flesh. So maybe that's why we're getting a whole big live stream that is advertised to come in 4 to 5 days time, and we're getting this month's producers letter shown in a live stream rather than just a Twitter post. Either way, something big is on the horizon. Something big is coming for Dokkan to make a big spectacle out of a producer's letter. Now, which one could it be? I have no idea. It could be one or the other. It could be one of the two. It could be all three. It could be none of them. But regardless, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think Daima is on the way? Do you think we're getting a big Dokkanfest? Do you think we're finally getting news and updates on that brand new mode we're supposed to be getting? Do you think it's all of the above? Do you think it's none of the below? Do you think it's something in between? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, what you'd want to see most. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.